Alright, we should be live. We're back. We're gonna do another Final Fantasy draft. I don't have... I have plenty of time to do at least one draft before I have to get my brother to work. I don't know, like... Would depend on how fast the draft is. If I have time to do a second one before then... What have we got? We have Ninja Blades and Tifa. Not exactly cards I want to first pick. Choco Comet, Hecdies. Found Adventure is fine. Coliseum Behemoth. Like, honestly, Hecdies might legit be better than Ninja Blades. I'm not even kidding. I've been drafting an awful lot of base black, black blue, black red lately. But like, I could see taking Newfound Adventure, I could see taking Behemoth, or even, maybe it's the Comet. Let's take the Comet. Comet's gotta be stronger overall than Hecdies. Immediately into Overkill, Black Mages. I'm not taking Prompto over either of those, so... Alright. So the only problem with this start is that if I wind up blue-black, I missed out on... if I wind up any other base black, I missed out on a Hecdies pack one that might come back. Steelskin's interesting. I'm going to take Cornered by Black Mages. Especially if I'm wind up black-red, I very much want all of the... make the mage tokens, and I will actually take the land here over Namazu Trader, Cactuar, Chocomog. Mediocre red, mediocre black. Don't want this if I'm going to be running Cornered by Black Mages. I always try and avoid those. Summon Fat Chocobo might actually be the best card in the pack, so I'm not thrilled with any of them. I'll take the Fat Chocobo here just in case. Who knows, maybe we'll wheel Farseek and then we can run it in our green, red, or green, black, splash the third color deck. This kills all my Black Mage tokens. Treno. Retrieve the Esper. I think I'm actually going to take Treno. Retrieve the Esper is pretty decent. It might actually be the best card. So if I take Treno, if the blue is flowing, it'll be that hard to cram blue into my deck. Well, now there's a Suplex. Sorry, Dragoon's Wyvern, but... And sorry, Gone, Town of Ruin. Suplex is actually good. Suplex and Vane's Treachery help make sure that Cornered by Black Mages kills the creature you want to die. Like, if the opponent has a 1/1 hero token and an amazing creature, you still get to kill the amazing creature. Whereas, if you can't take out the 1/1, you're just kind of stuck killing the 1/1 with Black Mages and hoping that you draw another removal spell. I'm going to take Revelation here. I was looking at the Gisal Greens, though. Slim possibility. Alright. We did actually wheel the Newfound Adventure, but we also wheeled the Hecdies that I was a little sad about not taking there, so... Let's grab Hecdies. Oh. No black or red card, so I guess we take the Gardener there. We'll take Laughing Mad, though, over Ochu. White red land, just in case. Signals, probably not running that, but we'll see. Oh, hey, Sephiroth. How you doing? You want to get in this deck? Yeah, I think Sephiroth wants to get in this deck. He was definitely going to be the pickup. I'm just reminding myself exactly how he's worded. Because he has one of the older wordings where he doesn't care whose creature it is dies. Like, the more recent printings tend to be when your creature dies, opponents lose life and you gain life. Sephiroth is just like, no, I don't care. Everybody's dying. Everyone's dying, and I am thrilled to be here. We will take Intervention, hope to wheel the heck dies. Also blue-red land and a black waltz, but honestly, black waltz, like, I will still run him in any black-red deck, but I've played against him enough times, and he just doesn't... You would think 2 black mages in a trench coat with flying would be good enough, and by himself, he isn't. Like, he still desperately needs other things going on around him in order for him to do his job, so... Yeah, give me the creature that's also a land and a non-creature spell. Give me the thing that says it's a sorcery, but is also a creature and a land. Outside of delirium purposes. Similar things. Midgar... Isn't really a Freya deck. Dreams of Laguna being in the pack. I think I'm just taking Midgar, though. I have Lindblum and Midgar now. And I could have, if I wanted to, had Jador, so... Alright. I'm down for a little early Garland beatdown action before we get to the main event. Black-red land... Fight on. We have Sephiroth, Garland, Hecdies... Yeah, I don't really have a ton of creatures, is the thing, so I think I actually do want Vector more. Case. Opera. World map. Not super interested in the bomb. I'll take the Opera, but I could definitely see taking the world map there in case I wanted to splash. I'll take the Sabo Tender. More things that deal points of damage to my opponent. Or better. I think that pack had a Hecdies in it that we didn't take. I think there was a Hecdies in with Sephiroth. Not 100% sure, so it might be the next pack. Oh, right. It was this pack, and it's... Alright. I was talking stuff about Black Waltz number 3. Do I actually want him, though? Over Hecdies? I think I actually do want the Hecdies more, if I'm being completely honest. We'll take Item Shop Clerk, I think, but... I'm down there for right now. Uncommon. An uncommon. Take a Swamp. Okay. Zodiark. No. Black Mage's Rod? Yeah. Yeah, Black Mage's Rod. We wield the Undercity Dire Rat for an extra body. Way to... stuff early. Well, that's the first one of those we've seen, but I don't think I want it. I don't really have ways to sacrifice my opponent's creatures when I steal them. Like, we have no Veins, Treacheries, or anything like that. Sin, low-key tempting, but... I think so. I haven't been taking the lands for that. Yeah, I think it's just Guardian Force of Free. Another Intervention. Vendor, Seath. Yeah, just give me Intervention. Alright, more cornered by black mages, more hecties. Now maybe fight on, now that I've got a few more creatures to bring back. What's my actual creature count? I currently have 6 creatures total in the deck. Ah, Reno and Rude. Or just another Black Mage's Rod. Honestly, without having any shenanigans with them, I think it's just another Black Mage's Rod. If I wheel them, I'll take them, but I wouldn't mind just wheeling Vector, having a second Vector for my deck. I think it is the second Black Mage's Rod. I have so few actual creatures and so many spells, including 2 lands that are also spells, so not that hard. I mean, technically, I should be taking Lindblum, Sabo Tender, or Fight On, but this is the most Sephiroth deck I've seen, and I'm mildly amused at the prospect, so sure, why not? Just this once, we'll take the subpar card, because it's funny. Oh, wow. There's a bunch of good black removal in a row. Marina's like, oh, you're gonna do that? Here, let me help you real quick. Let me throw you some stuff. So that way your terrible life decision of trying to run the mass immune just because you have Sephiroth, that doesn't mess you up too bad. Yeah, no, I should probably cut Masamune, but I'm taking it just because... Oh, wow. So we didn't wheel the other card that I wanted, which, honestly, I forget exactly what it was, but we did wheel Vector. So whatever it was, it's fine, because Vector's good enough. I should almost definitely cut the Masamune, like, it's not even that good, but it amuses me to no end that we have Sephiroth and, like, 3 interventions and the Masamune, so... Yes, Masamune. I don't care. I've been calling it the Masamune since Final Fantasy IV, and I'm not gonna stop now. I mean, I can probably drop a land from this. Oh, I'm at exactly 40 cards. If I want to drop a land or anything, I need to put another spell in here. I don't even have the creature count for Vincent's Limit Break. I have 7 creatures. Which one's my demon? It's not Sephiroth. Because he's not a demon. He's a lot of things. He's an angel, nightmare, avatar, human soldier, but... Oh, right. Chaos is a demon. Not thinking of the backside of him. Yeah, I have like 7 actual creatures. Don't know that Vincent's Limit Break is worth it. I have too many X1s for Poison the Warder to be good. Because First Strike must be blocked if able. Like, this does kind of feel like a 16 land deck, I think. They cast equipment or activate the ability of equipment, so... I have 7 instants, 6 sorceries. This could be a red mage's rapier deck. The item shop clerk does make the mass immune a lot more painful because the creature must be blocked if able. So, if the creature has menace, that doesn't get them out of blocking it unless they only have the one creature. Like, that's the only way they're allowed to not block, is if I give the creature menace. Target attacking equipped creature. Notably, though, this isn't optional or up to, so... I think I bring that in. I think I go down the swamp. I think we run it like this, then. I have 2 dual lands, and I don't need 4 mana for a while, so... Alright. Well, obviously I have to run out Midgar as a land, but that's okay. That's kind of the whole point of it. Is that it can be a land or a spell, depending on what you need. Well, given that she's got lifelink, I think we're just going to suplex Garland there. Or not Garland, Garnet. Sorry, wrong. Yeah, I need like another land or something. I can leave that on top, but then I'm spending the whole turn equipping it, or casting it, and the next turn equipping it, and by then... I will decline. Go Garland. Fight this Chocobo. Also, that means that the Sword and Sephiroth were, like, in a row, which sounds about right. If Sephiroth has his sword out, you're going to see his sword a full turn before you see the man himself. Yeah, just play that out. Kill your guy. Hit you for 1. And death march forward with the intent of killing you. Okay. Alright, so cast the Sabo Tender. Landfall. Play a Free. Discard Laughing Mad, draw a different card. And pass the turn. When does Sephiroth flip it? Okay, so as soon as that ability triggers the 4th time. That's fair. Yeah, let's try and draw something better here. Or the same card. Same deviled egg. Alright, opponent. Do the thing and then sack the 1/1. Yep. Alright, it's a big boy. That was a big boy. Leo. A 3/2, sure. Alright, let's see what they want to do first. They crew their thing, I'm more than happy. Kill it here. I can't really kill the shoe puff. Yep, and if they just trade, that's fine too. I just summon Garland. Two-turn air clock, I'm at 25. 2/2, yep, and a 7/7. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Have to do is stop chaos. Saz is real good, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, that is the last card from your hand. Yep. So if nothing kills chaos here, it doesn't matter that I have 2 more removal spells in my hand. Matters that you have 0. And Bartz and Boko weren't going to be able to punch him out, so... I think that's the only bird you could get there. Well, second verse, same as the first. We play Midgar as a land. Assuming we don't draw a swamp here. Maybe I still play it as a land if I drew the swamp there, but it's a moot point now. We did not draw the land, so... Okay. Seems reasonable. I'd like you to discard a card, though. Just asking for a friend. I cannot snap that block off harder if I tried. You're not going to attack because of my 1-1. I'm not going to attack because of your 2-1, because, yep. And if you kill my guy, you still won't attack me for 2. I'll still take less damage overall. Ooh, I have to suplex that. That one's actually dangerous. So yeah, this is fine. My guy will get exiled, but we suplex that. And get punished for not playing out Lidlum as a thing, but yeah. Just exile the Darkness Crystal before they get anything out of it. Yep. Alright, 3 cards in your hand, opponent. What have you got? That makes a 4-1. My bird is fine. Alright, let's get the man down. I'll decline. I want to hold the swamp for Dancing Mad, so Laughing Mad. Just attack for 2 here, pass the turn. Oh, that's a big old 5-4. Care about. Taking the hit for 4 here. Is 3, so I can't currently kill all 4 creatures in the same turn, but that's alright. If we pay 3 to equip, of 3 mana left over. Yeah, I kind of have to Vane's Treachery. That one here. Sack the bird. Drain you. I think I do run out Garland and then sacrifice him to Sephiroth here, so that way I get the card draw. And then we'll make our opponent discard a card while we're at it, put another 1 power, 1 toughness creature in the way of their 4-1. I feel accomplished. Hey Ultimecia, how's it going? Golden Island gives them 8 cards in the graveyard, so she's going to trigger next turn and time walk them. Kinda need to stop that. Okay. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, one Winged Angel would have been cool, but Sephiroth's just a massive problem by himself, so Alright. Like to attack for 4 and trade off the heck dies, or would you like to animate your flyer and hope that that doesn't come back to bite you later on? Like, say if I made you sacrifice a creature here, then all of your options were terrible. I think we tap the mountain, even though we have the meteor somewhere in the deck. Okay. So, you like to sacrifice this 1/1 token. They will sacrifice the Albed instead. Drain each other. Alright. Yeah, okay. Still attacking me for 4. I mean, they do have to get me dead somehow. Alright, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, okay. Kill that. Trigger, trigger. Cast the Revelation, see what we find. I'll take another 5 Black Mages. That seems good here. Yeah, I think we'll just do one here. It's the same 1 damage either way, so. Eat. I was gonna say, I don't think you can attack me here though, and then I don't think you can live. Because even a counterspell or a removal spell doesn't change the fact that this happened. So, yep. Okay. Does anybody else hear violins and ominous Latin chanting? And the opponent goes first. It's a medium hand. I suppose I'm going to keep it, but very easily see this hand not panning out the way I want it to. Alright, at least we can theoretically sacrifice a Freet later on for card draw and then play out the land before he goes away. Probably discarding Laughing Mad here. Just because I'll be able to cast it later anyway. It's the easiest one to flashback out of the 3. And discarding a flashback spell to draw another spell I can cast, or the land to cast my spells, seems real good here. Comparison. Alright. Annoying, but ultimately fine. Play the Sabo Tender out. Hit my landfall, deal you a point. Cast this, see what we find. We have 4 cards in hand. I'll actually take the Hectize then. Because Garland is another value card in the graveyard, so... They have anything scary this turn? Yeah, they have a 2-2, and now if they don't need that mountain, they can just discard it. How much does this cost to cast? 3? Might just run it out as a land then this turn. Did discard it. For 2-1. And yeah, just point of damage. Nah, I think I'm a little too far behind. I can't risk them killing the other 2-1 pre-combat. Just being able to get in there with both their creatures. Or at least the 3-3 safely. Alright, so they can just equip, but that's their whole turn. They do that, so I don't really care if that's their whole turn at that point. I will 1,000,000% snap that block off, though. I don't care what trick you use. Yep. I literally don't care what trick you use here. That's, like, way too good for me. Still don't take any damage. Play out the swamp. Actually, we don't have to do that yet, and they might need, like, targets for it, so let's just run out the Masamune. I noticed I wasn't going to call it that, but calling it that. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. Because now that's basically their whole turn. Yep. Alright, Sabo Tender. Cancel that. 2, 3, 4. Actually, cancel that one too. Just go get me the. Just make a Chocobo and get me the one of the mountains out of my deck. Hey, Ultima Weapon, or not Ultima Weapon, Diamond Weapon. How's it going? Sure. Make the token. And cast Laughing Mad from the graveyard. Discard the mountain. Deal a point. Draw an overkill. Play a land. Deal a point. And chip the turn back. Okay, that's a minor problem. Anima's also a minor problem, but they don't have... Oh no, they do have double black, never mind. We have to cast her here. Okay, yeah, I think I capped my life total here. Alright, that works. Let's see. First things first. Attack one of your dudes. Care which one. Yep. And... this is 2 to equip. Equip you there. Attack. Attack. And you and point, you're forced to block. Lose anima. Take 4 to the face. I'm at 16 and I still have a blocker, so this is going to need to be Tifa's Limit Break plus Blitzball Shot for it to work. Okay. I still don't like taking 8 from him when I don't have to. Sure. Got it. Stop the tender down. What else you got? Oh, in that case, hang on. 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4, 5, 6 afterwards. I can't cast either of them, so I'm definitely supposed to equip the Chocobo here. 3. Overkill that. Blue point. Yeah, we'll put it as well. Alright. Save the landfall trigger, just in case. Okay. Oh. Hey, Sephiroth. How's it going? I mean, this has to be Garland first, though. Like, in no way, shape, or form is this not Garland first. Make them deal with him. Sephiroth can grab his sword back from the Chocobo at any point in time. Yep, okay. Alright, Garland's back on the deck. And the end of days, Jesus. I think that's a no block. How many things are in their graveyard? 3? Alright. Ah. That's actually super helpful here. Alright, so cast this first. Deal you a point of damage. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so summon the man. Sack that. Draw a card, deal you a point. Equip this to here. Play Vector. Make him 5 power. Attack with him. Force the chump. Trigger Sephiroth again. Deal you a point of damage. That's a fat Chocobo. But how relevant is the last card in your hand? Not as relevant as casting that. Alright. So you take 3. Alright, so let's see. They're at 5. So cast this. Do 2 points of damage. 2, 2. At 3. Yeah, just take the win. Seems good. 1, 2, 3. I can't do 3, I have to do 2. Alright. Hit you. Trigger, trigger. Pop, pop, pop. See, Sephiroth, this is what you can accomplish with 2 wings. Over here, asymmetrical and all that. It's because you think it looks cool. Alright, next. At least I'm having fun with Sephiroth, and putting his sword in my deck has not punished me too badly yet. I've milled it. I've used it as an awkward removal spell that sometimes just kind of sat there and did nothing. Alright, but if I don't draw a swamp, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. The deck is light on land, though, and I do kind of need a critical mass of cards, so let's run out the Tender. Because whichever one of these I need to cast next turn, I was going to say, it's going to be determined more by what they play and whatnot than anything else. So, am I discarding this one, or I'm discarding one of these 2 swords? They are also red-black, so I'm gonna try keeping the mass immune. We're gonna see if that works out. And now that I drew that, I don't mind trading for their 1/1 here. That just makes it harder for them to have something. If they also have a cornered by black mages, that's going to be funny. Yep, it's funny. I'm amused. I'm less amused since I didn't draw a land here, let alone a swamp, but it is funny. On the bright side, that now costs 6, so their 4-drop might be less impressive now as a result. Ah, there we go. Found it. Found it, everybody. Yeah, let's kill him straight up. And attack for 1. The biggest problem is this is only ever going to hit their O1 token, unless they somehow have a worse token in their opinion. That's still fine, but it's mildly annoying because of that. Alright, please sacrifice one of your creatures. Yeah, they thought about it for half a second. They're like, I really like this black mage, but Chocobo blocks things. Indeed, the Chocobo does block things. Also attacks much better, all things considered. Obsidian Elder, not great for me. Yeah, keeping the Masamune was definitely That was a massive mistake. Is what that was. I'm actually going to hold the swamp because I don't desperately need it right now. My deck's not particularly mana intensive. If I draw Laughing Mad here, for example, my next turn, like that. Literally like that. I'm going to wish that I still had it. Oh, it might be correct to discard the Masamune. Alright, I'm taking 3. I'm assuming they're going to do something else, or at least just summon another Chocobo. Alright, missed a point of damage. There we go! That's the one I need to kill. Then draw cards equal to your devotion to red. So we need to kill Clive now to take 2 of their devotion away. They'll still have 2 from the Rapier and the Massidian Elder, but now they're only drawing 2 cards instead of 4, so... Alright, we will run out the swamp now. I'm just gonna play the Masamune. Deal them a point of damage. A fancy sword out. Yeah, if I had another 1-1, they could gang block the 2-2. And then I can give the Rapier to the Black Mage token. Bang on to. Instead, I'm taking like 4 damage this turn. And they're gonna summon another 2-2. Or another 1-3 and another 0-1. Yeah, I'm just super dead here. I mean, I flooded out. Like, keeping the one sword over the other sword barely matters, but, you know. If this game were a little bit closer, it would probably matter a lot more. Although there are cards I could have drawn where the Masamune would be better, like... Literally, if it were on Sephiroth right now, with them having only a couple cards to work with, it might have actually gotten there where they're forced to chump block and take tons of damage and lose their Black Mage tokens or something. But, yeah. But yeah, now that I'm going to 4 and losing my only actual creature that can, you know, deal combat damage, or... Okay, that is literally another land. Yeah, never mind. It was incorrect to keep the Masamune in most cases, but that was one of the ones where it actually didn't matter, so we can just brush that off and move on. Technically, keeping the Masamune in the deck is the mistake. Like, it is not a good card. But I have Sephiroth, and I have 3 interventions, and it amuses me to have the sword in the deck. And if you're not having fun playing Magic... Probably this guy. They're having fun being a nihilist. One of these cards is not like the others. Yeah. I have enough swamps, I'm not running this out. I'm saving that for, like, anything worthwhile. Hey, Radya. Girl, how you doing? I approve. I was gonna say I'm snapping off that block. I don't care what I'm trading for. Alright, let's get my card and hope he doesn't get suplexed. I don't mind if he gets lightning bolted as much, but I would like to not be suplexed if that's possible. Huh. Now I'm really surprised they didn't attack. They would have eaten my guy in combat if I blocked, and if I didn't block, they just take 2. They deal me 2, and then they take 2. But then they have an extra land and an extra trigger, so... That felt like all upside for them to attack me there. I appreciate that they didn't. I will take the 2 extra life, rather than being at 19. Legit might sacrifice the Black Mage's Rod here if I don't draw a land and then play out Midgar. Choco Kick? Yeah. 1,000,000% Choco Kick. Yeah, that's fine. Raidya is known for coming in out of nowhere and killing the major antagonist of the game, or at least kicking his ass real hard. Didn't kill Golbez, but did show up in time to save everybody, so that was pretty cool of her. I'm debating, and I think it's Golbez, or not Golbez, sorry, wrong ridiculously armored knight guy. It's Garland into Revelation. Alright, I'll leave that on top because I was going to say if it's a bunch of lands, I just want the mountain. If it's not a bunch of lands, then I don't mind if the mountain goes, because I'd rather take one of the spells there and find more land later, so. Like, both were viable options there. Alright. I mean, I do get to kill Raidya here before she will have a chance to buy back Ramuh, so. Yeah, sorry, Sabo Tender, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. But 1, 2, 3, pay, pop her. Take a 2/2, take 4 damage from Ramuh. Rayma. Everybody loves Rayma, right? They have 3 unknowns, or they can make a Chocobo, or they can draw some cards. I, on the other hand, can be over here taking 4 points of damage. That's what I'm doing. Yep, that's fine. That is incredibly fine. Yeah, let's do this one first. Get a mountain. Pick a Chocobo. Play a mountain. Buff my Chocobos. Jam for 3. Don't care if we trade here. Yep, trade's good. Damage is good. Cast a Sabo Tender. Ah. Hey, Diamond Weapon. How you doing? Cool story. Anyway. Okay, maybe I should have done the other one first, so that way I could have cornered by Black Mages, but I was not thinking that at the time. This isn't the same opponent, right? Like, this is a different Clive. Alright. Oh. Landfall. They're just gonna flip Clive, so. But if they spend their whole turn flipping Clive, then they won't have another creature in play to sacrifice to the other cornered, so. I think we still do that. And I think we pop this one off. Oh no, this is 6 mana. I'm thinking of the original version. Hey, let's just get the Masamune down, deal them a point of damage. Yeah, if they spend their whole turn flipping Clive and we get to kill Clive in dominant form, then be good. Because he is as a sorcery, right? So they can't just sit on him. They'd have 2 mana left over, but they have to deploy another creature. Oh. Am I about to get, like, full-on limit breaked or something here? I might be, so let's not take, like, 15 damage. Yeah, that might have been a cheeky, let me test the waters here. Alright, so this still works. Like, if they don't have another creature, Sabo Tender picks up the Masamune and forces the block on a Freet. Let's play the land first. Deal the point of damage. There. They do have Laughing Mad in their graveyard, so that could very easily be what's giving them priority. Alright, so Clive's dead. Balam T-Rexer. That's neat. Also, that has trample, so I do have to be slightly worried here. Let's see. Okay, let's start by making a 2/2, filling them 2. Grabbing a mountain. I am 1 point of damage short. Being able to trade my guy for their thing, so I think I'm doing here is just passing. I am very sincerely concerned that they have Tifa's Limit Break. If they do, though, there's no number that I can put in front of this thing. Like, there's literally no number, so... Because it would deal... Or, I'm sorry, no, it would deal 18, so there is a number, never mind. I'm thinking it's going to be 24, but... Alright, so 18, 17, 16, 15... The problem is, how am I killing them next turn if this is Tifa's Limit Break? Because they don't have to do anything if this is Tifa's Limit Break. They just kill my guys and move on. I put them to 8. I lose one of the Black Mage tokens. Oh god, I wish I had one more toughness worth of creature here. Besides the Black Mages, so I didn't have to block with either of them. Yeah, I think I have to do this in case it's Tifa's Limit Break. So cast this, discard this, heal them 2, they go to 8. Draw 2 Hectize, that's not super helping right now. Now, they want to use the Limit Break to put me to 1. Leave me with just the... Nope, okay. that's fine. I can suplex that. And I get to take the other 2 cards out of there. And so if they have Tifa's Limit Break, they just lost it. So that's neat. Let's see. We go... Hectize number 1. If they discard Tifa's Limit Break, I'm going to feel like a genius. Because they're still getting priority, and it's a green spell initially. Uh-huh. 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 Now, if they drew another one or some stupid thing like that, like, can't stop it, but... Yep. Doesn't really matter, I just want to kill one of them. Because my 1/1 is not worth, their 1/1. Because their 1/1 can pick up the bow later on, so... Alright, hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure this one also hurts a little bit, so, you know. That's a fat chocobo. He's not actually that tall. Target that. This seems like a good enough use for the sword. I'm sorry, it just felt so much like Tifa's Limit Break. That entire time. I can't even explain exactly why, it just did. Something about the way they were attacking with things, like, it felt like it with the other slightly smaller creature where I would just be losing a whole bunch of stuff or taking a massive chunk of damage. So... Oh, I'm gonna keep, because I got my lands, and they're taking a mulligan, so this Hectize just got a little bit better. They're on the play, and the Hectize, and they took a mulligan, so they're down 2 cards against me already, so... Yeah, like, I just get to run out of Hectize now, and it threatens to block their thing, and it takes one of those precious 4 last cards away. I mean, it's a spell down the line, but... Alright, you got me. You, in fact, have gotten me with that. need another mountain now. That way I can kill, like, their token here. Yep. Ping. Yep. Back. Ooh, perfect. So take the mountain. That is basically ideal. Like, I do not need that many lands. So just being able to do that and run out Garland here. And then be able to meteor one of their creatures. Possibly their Black Mage token at this rate. Sure. I'm blocking the 4-2 anyway. Don't really care what you're attacking with. I suppose I want the Surveil more than the pings, so... I guess with the Rod in play, it's the same difference. Just have to pay to equip here. Actually, that's fine. I will sacrifice my Black Mage's Rod. Still for 0, because they haven't played an actual Preacher yet. 12. They got 2-2. Yeah, this has got to just be push damage right now. Yep. Google spells on top. Especially one that I can cast next turn in addition to playing Midgar. Yep. It's fine. That's more land. That's not what they're missing here. Sure, why not? I'm gonna draw it anyway. For 6. I was gonna say the Masamune doesn't even matter here, because they have to block anyway or just die. I mean, now it does because they chump block, so now if they play out like a 2-2 or something, yeah, I can if they play out an X2, I can force the chump block every turn, so that they can never get ahead. Yeah. Alright. 5-1. Alright, I got a bunch of removal, all my colors, and Afraid if I start flooding out, so... Looks like we're going to be using Afraid because I'm flooding out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. Somebody doesn't get counterspelled. Easy discard mountain draw. Wow. Wow, have I drawn literally nothing but land this entire game? Because it feels like it. This thing is Warp 1, right? Yeah. God, this feels like such a waste. I do have Intervention in my hand, so... So I don't get a Surveil next turn, so if they play a big enough creature, I'm just going to Midgar away. Yeah. Although they might not block, he's going away next turn, so... The other option, of course, is to play this out and force them to block. That way they lose their creature. And then I can sacrifice the Masamune later if I need to. So even though my creature is going to die, they are forced to get rid of their thing. Ah. Okay. That's only annoying because now I can't sacrifice the sword to draw 2 cards. And this is a sorcery, so I can't sacrifice the now dead Freet to draw cards, so... It's a tiny bit awkward. Well, that's a draw 2 and a 4/5, so that's not great for me. Yeah, for mana efficiency's sake, I think we need to kill Edgar here. Maybe like a Hectize or something. No? I'm gonna be really sad, though, if I play out the land and I draw a Laughing Mad and then I don't have... anything. The problem is I really don't want to kill what is effectively a 1/1 with a 4-mana removal spell, where the equipment just gets to bounce around. Like, I need a body of some sort to get in its way. Alright, well, I said it, and it happened, so that's on me. I spoke it into existence. It wasn't going to happen before. There we go, there's a Hectize, finally. Just in time for me to not have Midgar anymore. But it's also a 2/1 that's in their way, so... Or a 1/1 that's in their way. This is a 2/1 that's in their way. Now I get to actually trade off these mediocre creatures for their mediocre creatures, or their removal spells. Damn. That is aggressive. I think it was a 2/1 for crying out loud. And then they slide it over. Yep. So I have to let them draw a card now. Need my Hectize here. Okay. Take the token. Play the land. Equip here. To block their 3/2. I could have also just held up the 2 removal spells, but again, I don't really want to use the removal spells on this thing. Alright, so now I get to trade this off. Get to re-equip everything. But that's okay, because... Alright, that's a little less okay. Alright. I don't think I can afford to play around too much here. My life total is dwindling rapidly. I know it's the wrong kill spell for her, but we absolutely have to get rid of her here, so. Alright. And say if they spend their whole turn turning one of their guys into a 3-power creature, I can't help but feel like this is going to go relatively well for me for the time being. So let's do that thing that Sephiroth does. Kill your guy. Not be sacrificing the 2-2 here. Yeah, I need to put damage on them, because they are in real danger of winning the long game here, so. Yeah, there goes Sephiroth. Right side, though, there goes Sephiroth, so if they pay for to equip their guy, then I just get to trade off with it for my 2-2 token here, so. Ice Magic. Something else. Combat Tutorial. Oh, that really sucks. So I'm taking 3 then. Alright. Alright, hang on. Let's maximize. Do that point. Kill that guy. Take this one. Cast him out. Landfall. Deal you a point. Jam 4. Put you to 5. Now, how are you going to attack with your guys, besides killing all of my stuff all of a sudden and giving me back Sephiroth and his Masamune? Minwu. Minwu is their answer. Alright, well. Well, things aren't great, but they're also not awful yet, so. Let's cast this. Deal you a point of damage. Get that last mountain. Play that mountain. Put you to 2. Minwu has lifelink, though, is going to be the biggest issue. Also his 5 toughness. Yeah, I'm going to lose this game because he has lifelink. That sucks. Because I can't do anything about it. Came up 2 points of damage short there. I need them to botch somehow, and yeah, they're not going to. Alright, well. Need to kill that, and I need to have a blocker for their flyer, so. Guess that's my turn sequence. Oh, cool, now they can just infinitely blink their flyer. Until they overwhelm my 5 life total with stupid 2-1, or stupid 1-1 ground creatures. Which is, like, literally next turn. Because now they're at 6 life, and what combination of cards am I going to draw that's going to get me out of this? Okay. I did ask that question, ironically, but that is an answer. Heal you too. So it has to be Love Song, because I need to draw more cards. Ping ping. Cast the other Sabo Tender. Landfall. And we're done here. Oh, that feels so good. God, do I enjoy winning games of Magic like that. It's like, I'm just gonna keep clinging to life for as long as is humanly possible, and then I'm going to cobble together that... perfect win. Feels so good. Okay. Well, now if I lose the next 2 games, that'll take the edge off a little bit, but I'll still be feeling pretty good. Yeah, I saw Garland come off the top, and I'm like, oh no, this isn't gonna work, and then the next thing's a creature, and it's like, that's the... Oh, no, wait, no, it's another one of the weird cactuars. And that means that I get to kill my opponent. Let's start with the Black Mage's Rod. It does more damage if it gets to attack, and if it doesn't get to attack... Play that out. Attack them for 2, see what they do. See if they actually trade off. They are trading. Okay. Play a Hectize, make them discard something. So sorry if my excited clap at defeating my opponent like hurt your ears or anything. I was just very thrilled time that they were losing. Yeah, this is probably gonna start the Masamune at this point, so to hold on to the land for any reason. Hey. Oh. Alright, well, I'm taking 2 from that because I'm killing Genova. First and foremost. Nobody tells Sephiroth that I used his fancy thing to kill his mom. This is gonna be our secret, and we take that to our graves. Didn't see anything. He's just going to show up, and her head's going to be in that one jar where he finds it. And he's going to be like, who could have possibly done this to my mom? I'll kill them all. Okay. Second Planisphere is good. Not great. Alright, fine. Only because it kills the new Planisphere token before it can grow. You must block, opponent. And you must block that one. Yep. Alright. What else you got? Okay. Then a removal spell on one of my guys. Alright, opponent. I think it's time I took you to the Promised Land. They already want to kill Sephiroth. I'm putting it on this thing. Hey, that's a Sahagin. The Sahagin's actually way more scarier than the 2-5, because when the Sahagin grows, it's also unblockable. Yeah, I'm not blocking with Sephiroth. Do I look crazy to you? Alright, make a wizard, deal you a point of damage. Cast this. Discard the land. Deal you 2 points of damage. Play Lindlum. Because I might want to discard that mountain next turn. Alright. I mean, they literally cannot grow the Scorpion Robot big enough, so... The downside, of course, is that they will still have Sahagin, but... yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I'll put him on top. No, I take 8. It's 4, right? I literally have no way to get the 4th one dead. Hit them for 2. Then see if I can get them to spend their whole turn equipping their thing first. And depending on what they do, I might not even main Treachery. I might actually Laughing Mad first. Alright. Yeah, alright. Discard that. Draw 2 cards. Ping you for a point of damage. Discard that one. Yep. Say, if you attack me for 2, the Heck Dies just insta-dies next turn. There we go. Alright. So it must block. Five, 6, 7. Hey, let's run it out 2-1. 2 if I play land. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Do it. Yeah, you literally cannot stop Sephiroth here. It's having exactly none of your stuff right now. Good game, opponent. You tried. We're the second toughest fight, I think, out of all of them. The one before you was just so So incredibly close. Also, the Tifa's Limit Break game that I should have lost. I was like, no, I know it's Tifa's Limit Break in my soul, and I'm gonna block with this Black Mage token and prove it. And sure enough. Alright. I think we call it there. I've been having a whole lot of matches this week where it's like, I have one insanely good draft, and it feels great, and then I do another one, and that draft sucks. So, I think I'm going to call it there for right now. Take a bit of a break, take my brother to work, and then I'll come back and I'll do some other stuff. I'll have to see what I'm in the mood for. We might be doing the finale for Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. With me, my brother, and his friend after my brother gets off of work. So that'll be later, though, than normal. Like, Friday nights we're usually on somewhere between, like, usually around, like, 8 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time. This one will more likely be, like, an 11 o'clock one, but we only have the actual last boss of the game to go. We have defeated all of the minions and all of the side quests that we're going to undertake, so yeah, if that sounds at all fun or interesting, feel free to stop by, and if not, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.